it's time for Hot for Your House, sponsored by John's Waterproofing.
All right, we got a fun project today, guys. We're gonna be making a coffee table out of these Lumberyard 2x4s. Now we get to make it whatever size we want to, except we've got a height to work with. That's traditionally between 16 to 18 inches high off the floor, or whatever the level of the seating is right next to it. Let's get to cutting some 2x4s and let's build the table. All right, our first step in assembly here is we're gonna mock up the tabletop out of these 2x4s. So I have 6 of them here at 24 inches. So I'm going to get these kind of wrapped up where I want to, with the best side up. Now the cool thing here is what we're going to do is I'm going to make a couple cuts in here so we have a hardwood floor look. So we're going to divide this into some 3s here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, leave this one long. I'm going to come in here like 9 inches on this one. Because I want this to kind of have a hardwood floor look to it. And so what I'll do is I'll run back out to the saw, make these cuts. That way we know exactly where we're going to be cutting these things, and it's going to give us a really cool look and break this up so it just doesn't look like a boring flat lumber top. This is some of those little things we can do to really make it look like it's something custom that we had some fun with. And if you have smaller lumber sitting around, you can use that on this project too. All right, I got my cuts made here, so we've got that offset pattern that I'm looking for. Next is our legs, and so this is going to be part of the top. We're going to flush this out right here so our legs have a nice wide base on it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here, which is the top piece of the legs. I'm going to start assembling these right here. And I did a 45 corner, so we have a nice angle to work with. So I'm going to glue and screw these. Let's get this together. Face the top so it's upside down for this application here, but I'm going to put a piece of plywood down here just to support this, to make this a little bit easier. Otherwise I'm going to have to side drill through here. Just an easier to make this so it'll hold it together and keep it level. So I'm just going to go cut a piece that will be this size here and just come right underneath here so I can tack that in place. That way it doesn't move around. All right, the next thing we're going to do here is take this pin nailer and I'm going to put these 1-inch pins in the bottom of this to make sure this gets all locked together. This has to hold together really well. That's why we've got glue and these nails. I'm going to go around the outside first. All right, that is all fastened together. There's 2 more pieces I'm going to put on here. And these are these little edges that are going to go out here just to kind of hide that and give us some more strength. So I'm going to just screw these in here, make sure I've got a good piece down, and this is going to keep these legs from moving around as well. So I got these as a pretty tight fit. Perfect. I'm going to use some of these 3-inch trim screws and kind of toenail them back into the legs so we've got some extra strength. That'll keep this from moving around on us. And then I'm going to put a couple across the front here just to tie that top into the side. All right, and there we go. That's how you build a table out of 2x4s.